When I was still in pagan Christianity, I didn't stay in there for long. They often spoke about revival and then revival. That what they call the church had to be revived again. Needed to have the fire of the Spirit again. In almost all denominations, they talk about revival, almost. Because I also followed broadcast systems of other, say, Babylon churches. I call it Babylon churches now. At the time, I just thought it was just a church. But I always had my doubts back then, even when I was in Christianity, thinking it was the right way. I told you before that I sensed something was wrong. And about those revivals they always spoke about, I always heard them talk about revival. But I seldom hear them talk about the cause of revival. What I mean is, if you look at the New Testament in the book of Acts, when revival came, there was an increase in people that came to Christ. That's true. There was an increase also in demons being cast out, in sickness disappearing, in material abundance manifesting. That's all true. However, in Babylon Church, you don't talk about material abundance, which is of the devil, so-called. But you also had a lot of retaliation against the manifestation. That was the result of the revival. So that's why I was thinking back then, if they, in the book of Acts, had so much retaliation against them, and they needed the supernatural power to overcome what was to come against them, yet you guys today talk about revival, but there is no collective retaliation against you at all, then something is amiss. And in this video I want to warn you about superficial revival. Superficial revival is really when people claim that something, that A is happening, while A only appears to happen. A doesn't really happen, A appears to happen. In fact, B is happening, but it appears if A is happening. Whereby revival simply means that something has been installed again. If you had Shell that operates in Venezuela, for example, and Shell was banned by the socialist government, and later Shell returns again, but now they offer more jobs than before, then that's a revival of Shell's activity in Venezuela. So revival simply means something is boosted again. So revival can apply to anything, also evil stuff. So the word revival itself doesn't imply anything Christ-centered. Anyone can interpret revival in any way they want. When it comes to Babylon churches, when they talk about revival, it's a superficial form of godliness that they want to see around them. But there is no real substance, no real power, no real deliverance behind it. It's the same as someone so-called wins a lottery and he receives a bag with money, but it's not real money. It's just cheap printed counterfeit money. But it feels so real, even smells so real, but it's not real money. If he goes with it to the bank to put it on his account, the bank will tell them, sir, only real currency is allowed here. This is fake. You're trying to commit fraud. You can end up in jail for this. That's how it is with those Babylon churches. When they talk about revival, it's a superficial revival. It's a form of godliness that they want to boost, but they resist the real power of godliness, which is agreeing with Christ. Now, I just wanted to point it out to you here, because some of you in my comment section are still into this pagan Christian revival thinking. Oh, there needs to be a revival. No. The only true revival that will occur is when someone renews their mind and walks by faith. That's a true revival. And when it happens with multitudes of people, that's great. But that's the only type of revival you will see that's Christ-centered. This mass boost that pagan Christianity is looking for is the same as Hollywood seeking a boost from the audience when they bring out a new movie. It's the same thing. They want the masses to be overwhelmed and intoxicated with their product. That's what Hollywood does. The same thing Babylon churches are doing. Well, that's it for now. Keep agreeing with Christ. Be at peace.